Yo gamers, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. So I already did a video like this in the past called like MapleStory life hacks. Kind of cringe title, but it kind of really just is like quality of life stuff. So let's just get right into it. This is going to be like a remake with some updated things. So number one, my favorite thing to do with MapleStory that kind of like changes my experience, honestly, is just the invisible login. So let's say I'm logging out. Let's say you're logging into MapleStory, right? And if you're one of those people who's kind of like antisocial like me, like I'm not always antisocial, like sometimes I do want to be social, but most of the time I'm just like, I want to log in and have nobody type in like welcome back, WB, right? I don't want to do that. So just invisible login, obviously everyone knows this. And this is, what I want to talk about this is that it is actually like, you will not get any notification from anyone that you've logged in, and you can just do this infinitely. And I don't know, it's just nice. It's just I love it so much. I always do this. I don't want to deal with people, interacting with people when I log in, so I'm just like, fuck it, invisible login, let's go. So number two is skill nodes. A lot of people do know about this, but there are people who don't know about this. They're like, they comment on my videos. They're like, how do you get the notifications to pop up on the screen? So what you do is you click on notes. You go to your skill tab, right? You click on notes. So let's say you're like a dual blade, right? You want to use blade tornado, and you want to use this, and you want to use this. And then eventually my skills will come off cooldown. So when it's off cooldown, it will have the notification on the bottom right, as you can see right here. So yep, that's all it is, really. Just skill notes. You can only do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So use your most important skills. If you are like a Night Lord, you would do like Shuriken, you would do like throw blasting, stuff like that. If you were, fuck, I don't know, like a Shadower, you would use Sonic Blow. Just naming classes I would do. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just click on skill tab and then the note, and then just yeah, easy like that. So number 3 is the damage skin quality of life, right? Let's just go to Calm Beach in Carcion, right? So if you notice, my damage skin is completely missing. This is because I like using the invisible damage skin. Now in Reg server, you can buy this in the auction house. It is kind of expensive. In Reboot, I'm not sure how you get this. I'm pretty sure it's Gachapon. If you are from Reboot, I don't play in Reboot. You guys know I don't play in Reboot. I play in Barra. If you do know how to get this in Reboot, I'm pretty sure it's Gachapon. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but in Reg server, you would just buy it in the auction house. I don't know where else you would get this besides Gachapon, but yeah. Definitely comment below if you're from Reboot, because I actually don't know where you get this in Reboot. But yeah, I really like this damage skin, and it just saves me. So like when you're training, you don't want to see like fucking numbers on your screen. Let's just change my like damage skin, right? Let's change my damage skin to like something obnoxious. This is not obnoxious, but this is like what I usually, if I want to see my damage, I will use this, right? Yeah, but when I'm training, I don't want to see my damage. So like I know I'm already one-shotting the mobs. I'm hunting for fragments, right? I want to get fragments. Like right here, right? I just want fragments. I don't care about anything else besides fragments. So yeah, that's why I like using the invisible damage skin. Remember, you can get this from Gachapon. I'm pretty sure. Oh my gosh, maybe I'll just fact check it for you guys. But yeah, I like using damage skin, invisible. Dude, unit damage skins are nice, but it does clutter the screen. All right, so number 4 is probably gonna look silly to some of you guys, but I actually, again, know people that don't know what the fuck this is. So I remember I was streaming to like one of my guildmates. They were like, oh, what is this blue thing underneath your inventory? They're like looking at my stream, and I was just like, you don't know about this? Like it's literally like you click on the 3 like lines right here, sort items. So you have consolidate, which obviously like will like sort the items. Like let's say I put this heart right here, let's consolidate, brings it back right there. And then you sort by type, you can do that, or you can lock items. So let's say you have a very important item, right? Let's say like this aqua metal, this megumin metal is very important, which it is to me because it's, you know, legacy. You can, by the way, if you guys are you did the Konosuba event, you can actually keep this forever, even if you drop it. Like I could drop it for you guys, but I don't want to. Basically, you could reissue it from metals, and then yeah, you will always have this metal. Like if you lose it, you can just always have it. But anyways, besides the point. But yeah, so basically the purpose of these 3 lines right here is to lock and unlock. So let's say, yeah, you can unlock it and lock it. But yeah, the blue, it has like an infinity symbol, so that means that it will always be locked. So the reason why I use this is for like, you know, my ring swapping, right? Like for dual blade, we ring swap. I usually don't use Meister Ring. I usually use Ring of Restraint when I'm bossing. So if I have to, I will keep it here. And whenever you know, it will always stay in that spot, even if you click on consolidate, you know? So it's just very useful. I've actually, it's funny that like people don't know about this. Like, I'm just telling you guys about this because I've never, I mean, there's a few people who like are new to the game and they're like, what the fuck does that do? But all you do is click on the 3 lines, you click on lock and unlock, and then it leaves a little blue line underneath, and then there you go. It's just locked forever. Like, it won't lock the item from like being deleted, but it'll lock it from like, you know, being placed or removed around when you like consolidate and like organize, you know? Alright, and so this next one is also kind of a new feature. It's where you go to cache and then you can make like a preset, right? Character's equip status can be changed after clicking the apply button. The items equipped in the first preset will be automatically equipped on the rest of the presets. So let's just say like this is my regular outfit, right? We have the NX, the beautiful NX J's sterilized kitty eye patch. Let's see, we go to the preset number 2 and then you click apply, and then this is the ugly, what do you call it? The fucking Starlight Adventurer set. Oh my god, it's so ugly, but look at the stats he gives me. So like when I want to try hard in like GPQ or do like Black Mage or something, I might do it. But honestly, I would do Black Mage in like just regular gear because I like to do stuff in style. But yeah, this is the presets. Let's just make another. Yeah, I don't know. If you do like a preset with nothing, then yeah. But this is pretty useful. Like I can just immediately switch clothes. Like there's no, you know, you don't pay anything. It's just very useful. So when I'm doing like Culvert again, like I'll do number 2. When I'm like doing whatever, like AFKing in town or just like hanging out with friends, I'll be in preset number 1. Yeah, that's pretty. This is pretty stupid, but yeah, this is a new feature, you guys. I would definitely abuse it. If you have the Starlight or any kind of NX that has, you know, special set effects like this, I would definitely put it on like preset number 2. It's pretty easy to maneuver. Yeah, definitely use this. All right, so another thing for what number are we on? We're on number 6, external chat box, right? You go to options, you go to graphics, you go to, sorry, you don't go to graphics, you go to social. This is the external chat box. Yeah, so I normally have this popped out. I think it clutters my screen, so I take it out. You just go to options, you go to social, you go to external chat box, and while we're here, we can just change the font. Like if you wanted to change the font, you can do this here. You can do a lot of settings here. But yeah, I definitely recommend if you're doing like Black Mage, you're doing like a really hard boss, like I don't know, like Saren, Kalos, like a boss where you really just want to focus in, like Howling. I would definitely recommend external chat box. I always do that. I leave my font like pretty low, by the way. So yeah. Alright, so number 7 is my favorite. I've addressed this in many videos. The mute button, you guys. You have to use the mute button. Like, it's obviously, like, optional, but I really recommend the mute button. I recommend putting this on a button that's kind of, like, out of your reach that you don't normally press. Like, you could put it, like, here. I used to put it on the screenshot button, but I recently changed my keyboard to 10 keyless, which is basically like a keyboard that has less keys, because I do like to have a smaller setup on my desk while I'm working and playing MapleStory, so I definitely have a smaller setup. But yeah, the mute button is very nice because it really just, you know, it changes. Like if, let's say like I want to like watch a video while I'm playing MapleStory and the sound effects are so fucking loud in MapleStory that I have to fucking like, you could obviously do the settings, right? But holy fuck, it just saves me so much time. Look at this, look at this. But yeah, I could just literally mute the button. I could just mute the game instantly. Like it's so useful. Oh my god, like there's so many times where like I'm in voice call and like my sound effects bleed through. So yeah, I definitely recommend using the mute button. I cannot get this. I cannot express this like any further. Okay, like just please use the mute button. Please, 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 please. All right, so while we're on this, number 8, removing emotes if your keyboard is full. So there are classes in MapleStory like Hoyoung. I'm pretty sure Hoyoung is one of those classes that uses like literally their entire keyboard. Dualblade only uses like a few skills. Like I have a lot of random shit on this keyboard, as you can tell, and I've really, you know, made it, you know, adaptable to my style. But yeah, I really recommend taking off your emotes. Taking off your emotes. Like look at all my emotes on the bottom. I don't use any of these emotes. If I want to, you can do like a preset, but I don't really, what do you call, like socialize in game that much, and I don't really care about emoting, so I just took it out. Like if you are a class, again, like we are getting a bunch of new skills. We have the origin skill, we're getting like, look at the 6 job, like we're getting new skills. Like look at these common nodes. We're gonna get so many more skills. You need to take off your emotes. Like it's just, they keep making new skills in MapleStory, and like it's only gonna get worse, I think. So I think you should just get rid of your emotes, unless you're like a person who only socializes in MapleStory. Like you're always frequenting like channel 1 Hennesses, you're like a Henneho, you know? Like I don't think it's worth it. Like if you're like a person like me who mostly just plays the game, does their bosses, logs off, AFKs, and doesn't really socialize in game and mostly is on Discord, I don't think you should have your emotes. So I just really cannot stress that enough. Like you really should not like you waste your F1, F2, F3, F5, whatever, you know, like just take it off. Like I don't even care about emoting. I don't have emotions. All I have is like F6. I'll press F6. Look at that. There you go. I just really think it saves your keyboard and your life if you are a class that has a lot of skills on the keyboard. All right, so number 9 is one that I really love. It's just typing in /. Oh yeah, by the way, so click on your keyboard, right? You click on the presets. So you see these green buttons, right? This is guild chat, alliance chat. You could literally press this to like toggle, but I took all these out like since the beginning. So what I do is instead you can actually, did you know you can type in like /G for guild, /B for buddy, /A for alliance. Like, did you guys know that? Like, I don't use the fucking keyboard preset like button. Like, it's just so stupid. Like, so just literally type in like S /S to type in all. So just type in there you go. We're back to normal. Type in G. There you go. You can do what else is there? Fucking S. Yeah, pretty much S for all. F for friends, G for guild, A for alliance. I think it's just so much more useful. Like there's no, like I see people using these and it's just like, what? Don't use that. Just use the fucking /S, A, F, G, A, stuff like that. You know, like it's so much easier. Get used to it. Trust me, it will save your life. Alrighty, so number 10 is actually a external website. I will link you guys. It is called Xenogents. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It's the name of their character, MapleStory. They made like a script so you can basically optimize your Legion if you suck at doing the Tetris. You know, we call it Tetris because it's like literally you're doing Tetris. Like, look, you're dragging shit around. Yeah, so if you really suck at optimizing this, and let's say you got like 6k Legion, 8k Legion, 9k Legion, 10k Legion, I really like this website. So I will go ahead and show you guys right now. I'm going to tab over. So this looks really complicated, but trust me, it is so worth it. Okay, so let's say basically all you do is like, let's say you have like you have 5 level thieves, right? Level 250 thieves or something like that. You would just type that in and you do like, you have like 5 mages, you know, let's say you completed your Legion. You just type in like the number of characters you have and it will automatically do it for you. So let's say you want to do, so like obviously we know like the left is like critical damage, right? Let's fill that in. You do that. You fill that in, right? And then what you usually do is you like kind of like connect it in the middle. So let's say you want like, you know, let's say you want like critical rate. So this, I already know this by heart, right? This is boss damage. Bottom right is always boss damage, right? You do that. Let's say you're lacking a lot of crit rate. You build this in by a little bit. And then of course you want IED. IED is always on the bottom left, right? For 8k Legion. You just fill it in. You just fill it in and then it will do the entire thing for you. So all you have to do is just write in how many characters you have. It does take like maybe like a few minutes to like fully optimize this, but trust me, it is worth it. It will satisfy like those little cravings in your brain, like, oh, maybe I did my Legion wrong, maybe I did this wrong. Like this will actually optimize everything. Just make sure you get the exact number correct, and you know the exact, like you say you have like a 250 Mercedes, you have a 250 Kane. Like just make sure you type in all of this correctly. If you do all of this correctly, then it should fill it in for you. You just click on start, and yeah. This website is so useful. Trust me, it's very easy to use. It tells you the instructions on the bottom or the right side of here. So yeah, definitely use this if you are one of those people who has like kind of not like quite literally OCD. I know when people say like, oh, I have OCD, like they don't actually have OCD. That's offensive. Sorry, I'm trying my best to not be like offensive, but some people like, yeah, let's just say like an exaggeration. You have OCD, like slight OCD, okay? You definitely want to use this. Xenogents.com. I will link it in the description and I will put it on the screen right here. So just make sure you use this website if you want to optimize your Legion. And shout out to this guy for making this, because I remember using this for the first time. I was like, wow, this is blowing my mind. Like this is just, wow, this is great. Yeah, if you guys are curious on how I got my thing to be like quote perfect, this is how I did it. Like and notice how I did like attack right here, right? I don't want intelligence, I'm a thief, right? We want attack. We did it like a kind of windmill, I don't know how to say it, kind of fashion. So luck, attack, IED, critical damage. I have exactly I calculated how much crit rate I need to hit 100% crit rate. Let's you know, this is me 87% crit rate, right? But we're not even using like this decent sharp eyes and then decent combat orders. There you go. So 100% crit rate. Yep. So just make sure you do that to optimize everything. Let's say you have 8k Legion. Highly recommend doing this, you guys. Alright, so for my last one is daily quest removal yellow light bulb. I have written in my notes, right? So what this is basically is you click on available, and these are kind of the daily quests, right? So this is, let's say for example, choo choo quest. I don't want this on my yellow light bulb. So you can get the notification, you click on that, and then you have the choose finest cuisine. I don't want that quest because I already maxed my symbol, my arcane symbols. Like why am I going back here? Like you can do this for your other characters. This is unique to every character. So just disable notification. Every single like daily quest I have is very much disabled. So yeah, I already did my dailies. I wish it was easier to show, but yeah, the only quest that I have showing up is like Carcion, Arteria. Like let's click on my fuck, where is it? So yeah, all of the quests that I have that are daily on my yellow light bulb. The yellow one means you know, it means daily. The white, this one is just regular. So let's just say like friend story, right? What is like a daily quest that I can just show you guys for an example? Fuck, Choo Choo Island, Cernium. Yeah, so I don't need, so let's say Cernium, right? I don't even do Cernium anymore, right? Like I finished my symbol, right? Look at my Sacred Force. I finished Cernium like a year ago. So like I don't need the notification, you know? I don't need that. So we can just disable notification, and then you can get the notification, you can disable it. So if you're done with your quests, like you have your symbol max, you get rid of it. Click on get notification or disable it. All you have to do is open your quest tab and then just click on look for this quest, like to search for it, click on available, don't go in progress, go to available, and yeah, just make sure that it's easy as that. Just click on the orange button. That's literally all you do. It reduces so much clutter on your screen. I really like this quality of life aspects that you can do. Alright, so here's actually one more. I am going to show you the picture mode. So picture mode is a button on your keyboard, and what it does, it just makes it like picture perfect, right? You click on it, picture, there you go. So you cannot use anything. Once you press anything, it will like disable it, unfortunately. So it's really good for like taking screenshots. Like I'll show you some screenshots I took where it just looks like really clean. It doesn't show like the UI, so it's really good. You just toggle press it. Look at that. There you go. So you just take really good screenshots. Like you want to take a guild picture with your friends or something like that in MapleStory, show off your pixel drip. There you go. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the video, you guys. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a comment down below. Definitely if you guys have other things that I missed that you may think is helpful to other MapleStory players who are new to the game, and we can help each other out. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.